His opponent telegraphed that one. It's like he read his opponent's mind.
He countered that and made it look easy.
Looks like he's tagging in his partner.
I tell you, King, sometimes, oh boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something quick. Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's gonna go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You're looking pretty fit, though, I must say.
Looks like a tag to me. I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's gonna go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat.
He saw that one coming. He reversed it.
And it's been reversed. The thing that's always impressed me about Bam Bam Bigelow isn't his...
I think that's a tag.
The very sight of Kane makes my blood run cold. What an inhuman monster he is.
You say monster like it's a bad thing, JR. But everyone loves a monster, whether they want to admit it or not. Dracula, Frankenstein, and the Wolfman never go out of style.
Well, there's a big difference between seeing a monster in a movie and knowing that a real-life monster like Kane is walking the earth. I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR? So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King.
It looks like they've slowed the match down a little, and I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Is that why you always seem to be in such a hurry, JR?
I think I've eaten a little too much good Oklahoma barbecue in my day, King, to hurry anywhere. Many superstars over the years have confused the...
That was a smart tag, JR. This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost. And there's the submission. There might not be any way out of it.
There better be, or we're going to see a tap out right here.
Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can't, JR, and I don't think we'd have it any other way. This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well, I heard that we gave him an IQ test, and the results came back negative. Oh, man, he's just hitting his opponent with shot after shot.
And anytime you can't even defend yourself against blows like that, it doesn't speak well for your odds of winning the match.
Oh, boy, this won't do you any favors.
It certainly doesn't, King. A flurry of unanswered blows raining down upon this defenseless superstar. Excellent counter. What ring presence.
I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start.
They made the tag.
He countered that one perfectly. They got the tag. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on.
There's the tag, JR. Wow. Listen to these fans, JR.
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all. He's got his opponent cornered in the turnbuckle. And look at those closed fist blows.
There's no finesse here, JR. He's just trying to beat his opponent into unconsciousness. Uh-oh. Getting hit with a string of punches like this sure won't help you win the match.
That's an understatement, King. This may well prove to be the beginning of the end of this one.
Some guys stick with one company for their entire careers and make their name that way. But it seems like Bam Bam was always on the move, looking for the next fight.
And there's the tag.
You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication.
He's got his opponent stunned. This is his chance.
Wow! Did you see that double arm DDT, JR?
I don't even know if you can use the word monster to describe Kane anymore. He's become so twisted and so evil that it almost looks like the tag is made.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except we have to sit here and listen to you drool over the deal.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing a pitcher of ice water out here with me next time.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to... And there he goes! The submission is locked in!
Oh my gosh! He might make his opponent tap right here!
I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR. I think I know who's going to win this match, but I don't want to say it. I'm afraid I'll jinx it.
Come on, King. Don't tell me you're superstitious.
Of course not, JR. I'm not superstitious because I know that's unlucky. Boy, it's obvious these superstars have done their homework on each other.
They sure have, and this is one hell of an example.
Let's hope it's not their final exam, JR. I'd love to see them go at it again.
Well, if I think the fans have their way, you'll get your wish, King. The tag has been made, and now his partner's coming in.
I can't believe that CactusJack has survived this long, having had the kind of career he's had.
He hasn't done anything halfway, that's for sure, King. And that's why he's considered a true hardcore legend.
Oh, he's a legend, but so is Dracula or the Wolfman. When it comes right down to it, CactusJack is a heck of a lot scarier to me. Looks like they got the tag, JR. Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown? He's got his opponent locked in the submission, JR. This could be it.
It could indeed. He might force his opponent to tap out right here. No! No! How can the referee allow something like that?
Come on, JR. You know that the referee's health plan doesn't include vision. I've seen a lot of big... Wow! There's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one.
I'll admit it. It's a little scary to watch up close, but I love watching Kane go to work. He's practically unstoppable.
He's certainly not stopped by conscience, that's for sure. Kane will crush anyone and anything that stands between him and his objective.
You say that like it's a bad thing, JR. I think it's great. No one forces a superstar to get into the ring against Kane. And if they aren't up to the challenge, they're probably not cut out. Oh boy, there's the tag.
Of all of Mick Foley's personas, CactusJack is by far the most dangerous and depraved of them all.
No question, JR. Something happens to Foley when he becomes CactusJack. He sure isn't a children's book author anymore, that's for sure.
He certainly isn't. The only stories CactusJack has written are written in blood on canvases from here to Japan.
And he doesn't care if it's his blood or his opponent. Whenever CactusJack gets into the ring, you can bet on seeing plenty of both. So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on one hell of a... The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! You can't go on without tapping out to this. Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen. Remember, without these fans, these superstars are out of a job. There's no doubt the tag is made. This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad the WWE fans are getting the chance to see it.
Yeah, and I'm happy that I'm getting to see it too, JR. I just wish they'd pick up the pace a little.
Oh, no. This is classic old-school wrestling at its finest.
Oh, my gosh! Look at all that blood! That's gonna leave a mark.
What a brutal match! The referee should step in there and stop this thing.
What? Are you crazy? It's just getting good, JR.
I can't believe that anyone in their right mind would get into the ring against CactusJack.
Maybe his insanity is contagious, JR. That sure would explain a lot. Did they get the tag? Yes!
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well, then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. You're also full of horse manure, as far as I can tell.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match. And quick tags are the best way to win a tag team match, JR. You think this is going to be a back and forth kind of match? Or do you think this is going to be pretty one-sided, JR?
I couldn't tell you, King. These superstars are so unpredictable.
I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much. But I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a lowdown, despicable move that was.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a... Oh, my God! That's his opponent's finisher. He just stole it. This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it.
He's got some evil intentions here.
Oh, man. 10 feet in the air and all the way down again. He's a 3 count away from a pinfall.
Boy, when you look at these superstars,
Yes! That was an incredible move! What strategy?
strategy my Oklahoma ass. That's cheap, plain and simple.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling the paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slobber knocker. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog.
Oh man, I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, Kane. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here.
I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is. It comes with the price of admission. You can say what you like about Bam Bam Bigelow, but he's established himself as a legend in this business. And quite frankly, I don't think he gives a damn what anyone thinks.
What was your first clue, JR? The tattoo covering his entire head, maybe?
That's one of them for sure, King. I think it was pretty obvious that Bam Bam Bigelow was never going to be a stockbroker.
I'll be honest, JR. Sometimes it's hard to watch CactusJack. He doesn't know the meaning of the word quit. Or probably a lot of other words.
Yeah, like mercy or pity. And that's exactly what's made him into the hardcore legend he is today. He's tagged in his partner.
I think he's looking to end this match, JR.
He sure is, King. What a tremendous DDT that was. He may get the 3 count here. My God, would you look at the power of this superstar?
Here we go. Tombstone piledriver.
Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look, I think he's got some big plans, JR. Look at this.
Double arm DDT. Just imagine it. The weight of CactusJack driving your head straight into the ground.
See, JR, this is exactly why Raw is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
You're absolutely right, King. We've got the best superstars, the best fans,
And the best announced team.
The referee saw the tag. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very... There's the tag. That's the way to do it.
Let me tell you, JR, you won't see action like this anywhere except on Raw.
That's for sure, King. There's not another brand of sport.
I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hole. It looks like he's fixing to end this one.
Oh, man! What a choke slam! That'll do it, JR. These superstars are putting on a great match. Oh, man. Don't tell me he's about to do what I think he's about to do.
Tombstone pile driver. My God, what an impact.
Oh, boy. These fans have got something on their mind.
And now a pin. This could be it. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before the match.
That submission is locked in, JR. And this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you. If one of these superstars starts to build momentum, it could be the beginning of the end of this match.
That's right, JR. You don't see a lot of matches.
There's the tag. That's some good teamwork.
I talked to these superstars backstage before the match, and I don't think I've ever seen competitors so ready to get it on.
And that's coming through loud and clear here tonight in this match. They're not taking it easy on each other either.
It's been said a million times, but I'll say it again. This isn't ballet. Ruthless aggression is the name of the game. I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. Oh, man. This is an excruciating but effective method of winning a match.
Yeah, and it's a surefire method of birth control, too.
And now he's bringing in his partner.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down a field or slapping a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition.
It sure is. The toughest athletes in the world are on the WWE roster, and that's a fact.
Here's the pin. Could this be it?
It looks like they've decided to slow the match down a bit here.
And this could be a big mistake, JR. You don't ever want to give an opponent time to recover.
No, but you're not going to do yourself much good in the match if you let yourself get bone tired either. What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. Can his opponent kick out of this pinning predicament?
Was that 3? No? Come on. JR's not going to be happy about this one, folks. I think one of his favorites is going to get beat like the proverbial government mule.
I'm not playing favorites, King. I might have issues with certain superstars as human beings, but I respect their in-ring abilities nonetheless.
JR, you're so full of it and you've got diarrhea of the mouth and constipation of the brain.
You've got to ask yourself, how much punishment will these superstars be able? He's got his opponent in a pinning predicament.
You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm not at all surprised, King. I knew this was going to be a terrific matchup.
Oh, come on, JR. You're just talking through your hat. And speaking of hats, when are you going to get rid of that silly thing anyway?
Right about the time you stop wearing that crown, I'd say.
I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I, King. I'm not so sure their issues with each other are going to...
He's going for the pin! I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR.
I think he's going to go for it, King.
No doubt about it, JR. Man, what a double-arm DDT that was.
And here's the pin.